Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Rohan. So some people brand themselves by providing information and just show their activity in their industry without providing knowledge, day to day in the lifestyle. Can you talk about this? Yeah. So you know, who's a good example? Gary Vee's a good example.
Yeah, you just kind of see him moving quickly through the day. You don't know exactly what he's talking about.
Mhm.
So what they do a good job of is they take away the context. So he'll say having a meeting with a business partner, and
Mhm.
then they'll jump in. It'll only be a shot of Gary Vee, and he'll say, if you want to win, you got to be consistent. And you don't know exactly what he's talking about, like what the company is or who it is, but he gives the same advice. And honestly, you do too. It's just nuanced.
I think you can't get to that point until you are somebody already.
I totally agree.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. Nobody wants to see a day in your life, a vlog,
Right.
unless it encumbers, like, unless it's done well.
Yeah, if you do some, like, all right, look at Casey Neistat. Like when he first started, he was known from his HBO show, but if you didn't know anything about
I
him,
didn't know anything about
if you didn't know anything about him, you're like, this guy lives in New York, he rides a skateboard or a boosted board, and like his editing style is interesting. So if you have a creative side to you, I think that definitely helps. But what we're trying to do with Max is more day in the life, and then grab tidbits of information that will help people. Because I think if it's just you talking to the camera all day about real estate, like people, even real estate people get bored of that.
I'm bored. I get bored of it sometimes. I mean, I do so much more than real estate. So it's and then everything you can talk, everything I can talk about as far as wholesaling is already done.
Yeah.
But what I do enjoy is bringing you guys along as I grow in real estate together, as I buy more rentals, as I try to acquire more multifamilies, as I do new builds, as I try to build a neighborhood, as I get into development.
And I think a lot of people forget that you don't need to know exactly what you're doing when you film it, because a lot of times you're seeing him learning stuff for the first time.
Go back and watch some of my first videos.
You're like, hey, I just learned how to do this.
Yeah.
Like now, like subject 2, I don't want to talk about it. All right, I'll talk about it a little bit. I've done a couple.
Yeah. So that Rohan, that was a pretty good question. How do you go about? How do you feel about using Craigslist? I mean, it's just going to be an A/B test. I think Craigslist has ran its course with.
I'm guessing for real estate.
Yeah, being viable. I think in everything.
Dude, I have crushed Craigslist.
You
crushed
used to
crush, the max.
You used to crush Craigslist,
and I stopped using it
because it became very spammy. And I think because it became very spammy, you now have the takeover of Facebook Marketplace, and
it's more regulated and filtered. So when somebody has to go through a lot more work to put up a post, and that's how you know it's more valid. Shy on camera. I'm absolutely very shy on camera. It's taken me a long time to get this comfortable on camera.
Yeah, I think it's something you just have to practice.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what makes you less shy is you know what you're talking about. And realize that in your first few videos, it's only gonna be 5 people watching.
Yeah.
If that. I remember when I was talking to Brian Arigbo the other day, and he was like, "Man, I remember when you had 300 subscribers."
That was, dude, back
300.
When was that? 2016?
Yeah.
When did you start? When was your first video? Well, the first vlog, I think, was, what was it, September 2016?
I think October.
October,
Sean Terry's event.
But you must have done videos before that, just testing it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. In the car videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think at first just find a spot where there's no people, just so you get used to holding, because this is a weird thing for a human to do. So once you can get over that thought and say, okay, go stand in the middle of Times Square. All right, if you were in New York and COVID wasn't happening, stand there. People walk by you like you don't even exist. Nobody cares. It's good, but nobody cares. It's the loneliest, busiest city. So you can stand there and vlog all day, and there's definitely 10 more crazier people than you walking right past you.
Yeah, it's you'll get over the fear just in time. So someone who isn't massively successful yet can really practice by starting to make content now.
Yeah.
Is that? I guess that's a statement. That's a statement and not a question.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gotta start somewhere.
Somebody says Max showing a lot of nervous energy.
Are you nervous? You don't seem nervous to me. I honestly haven't seen you nervous. I don't think ever.
I guess. Maybe they're a psychologist or something.
They're breaking us down.
Maybe you're saying, "Oh, you're touching your face is nervous." No, I touch my face a lot, anyways. That's why I'm surprised. Like the whole COVID, my hand smells like dish, like soap.
Same.
So
Yeah.
I touch my face too much. Even as a kid, I had acne as a kid.
Oh yeah, the oil.
Touching my face too much, man.
Fun. That was a fun tangent. Thanks for that question.